Some people argued against another Fulani president. I cancel them against such. Reno, Omokri, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The former special assistant to former President Goodluck Jonathan, Reno Omokri, has made it known that the former Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu is not the only candidate who has a placeholder problem ahead of the next year's presidential election. He went on and revealed that some people have argued against another Fulani president, but he cancelled them against such identified politics. He further made it known that as it stands now, Kwankwaso is their new darling. Ending his tweet, he asked an important question to know how such persons will eat their words, saying that Kwankwaso is also a Fulani man. Reno Omokri's post goes thus. It is not just Tinubu who has a placeholder problem. For months, some people argued against another Fulani president. I cancel them against such identity politics. Now, Kwankwaso is the new darling. How would they eat their words saying as Kwankwaso is Fulani? At the stand now, I really think that the time is right for us to stop playing tribal politics. All we want in Nigeria today is a good leader, irrespective of his tribe or religion. Former President Jaraja was a Fulani man, yet he is one of the best presidents Nigeria has ever produced. There are good people in all tribes we have in the country. What is your take on this particular issue? Now, I'm going to tell Reno Omokri, let me tell you on behalf of Nigerians, coming out to say that we are cancelling people against such. Uncle, why will only one part of the country produce the next president or a sitting president as well as the next for 16 years? Waiting be that. You are the one that is coming out here to say that it is high time we stop playing tribal politics. Is it not speaking from two sides of your mouth? If there are good people in all the tribes we have in the country, why should only one particular tribe produce the sitting president and is going ahead to wanting to produce the next president? Check them now. It don't make sense. So you're as well as doing what? With contradicting yourself. If truly what you said here, all tribe has, of course, I believe all tribe have good, bad, the ugly. Then they should allocate the good, or not just the good, the best candidate in all the tribes. Coming out to say, let us accept the Fulani candidate is telling the rest of the geopolitical zones that you will not get better candidates. Now you make the no vote for now. And it doesn't sound right. If you ask me, it doesn't sound right. The Obos now desperately want partnership with the same Fulani they displaced all these years. How time change. Okay, Reno, let the Fulanis first have respect for that. Let them change their mindset concerning Nigeria before this image laundering. I put it to Reno that he does not have the right to come out and say this. Why? Because at the end of the day, nobody is supposed to, what is good for the goose rather is good for the gander. And nobody is supposed to be playing second place. Now we, all of us are mama born, then somebody could want the booger on top of other people. Meaning say other people do it in. You know, bam, if you check out well. Nigeria has not gotten to a place. Had it been the people who are in charge of Nigeria, let's say a Fulani man, but handle this country perfectly well, at this point in time, we will not even be having this discussion. We'll say, okay, this Fulani man, see what he do. See what he do. You understand? Maybe the brother will continue. But because all we see are the negatives, in fact, the negative of overpowering the positives, we cannot afford to take that risk. And again, we have other tribes in this country. Nigeria is a multi-ethnic and multi-tribal country. We cannot afford to shoot ourselves on the leg and still tell ourselves lies. It's not going to work. Okay, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.